Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is JJ Imani. I'm a singer and now I'm a content creator and I make faith-based content. So today I'm going to speak about my desire, or rather my journey and my testimony of having a YouTube channel. Yeah, so it's really more of a story and a testimony. Yeah, so way back when I was in campus, I saw this lady. I don't remember the name of the lady, by the way, and I hope that in the future I would remember. But I saw this lady and she was based in the UK. She was doing content. Yeah, she was doing content and she was doing motivational content and inspirational content. And so just one day I was going through Facebook and just scrolling, and I see this girl and she was doing content and I loved her content. I was like, hey girl, I love what you're doing and I would really love to do what you're doing. And I actually DM'd her. I was like, I love what you're doing and I would love to do it. And this girl, like, she replied to me and she was like, fine, like, it's fine. If you want to do it, then do it. I mean, it's amazing. It's something for everyone. If you like it, if you're interested in, then do it. Yeah. So that's where I got the desire to do like content. That's where I found a new dream. Yeah, that's where I found a new dream to do content. Yeah, and after she like talked to me about it, I was like, okay, so now I have this dream and I don't know where to start it. I don't know like where to like how to go about it in matters content. And so like I just let it slide. That's that's way back when I was in campus. So I let it slide, and the dream just kind of, I put it away for some time and I continued with my studies. That time I was still in campus, and sorry, deep down in me I still had this desire, like one day I'm going to do content and all that. But now the challenge is that I didn't have like the type of content that I wanted to do. I didn't like have it in mind, like what do I like want to post it out there. So that was the challenge for me, and I was like, you know what, let me just let it slide for now, up to like the time that God gives me an opportunity. So yeah, I let it slide. I finished campus and I got a job, not even a job, like something like an internship. And after that, I went to another company, like I got a job, worked there for some time. And now this time, I was like, you know what? I had this dream and I'm going to do it this time. So in that process, like I was planning myself, planning to like buy equipment, like look for a good place that I can do content. Guess what? I lost my job at that moment, and I was like, you know what? It's fine. Maybe this is like not the moment. Maybe this is not the time that God wants me to do this. So for the second time, I postponed it, and I just let it go at that moment. And but the dream didn't go away, so I kept having this dream in my heart, and I, at any given moment, like when a chance would come, I would like try to do it, but it didn't just work. like it didn't work. And that's when I was like, you know what, maybe content is not for me. I mean, I tried it, I waited for it, and every time that I got an opportunity to do it, like it didn't work. So fast forward to this day, to this moment, fast forward to this day that God has made. So I feel like God's timing is the best. I've always heard people say it, like, oh, God's timing is the best and all that. And in as much as it sounds cliche, or for me in the past it sounded like cliche, like that's what people say, right? So I was like, so fast to this moment, God has made it for me, and here I am doing content, doing it at this particular time, at this particular moment in my life. And looking back right now, I would say that really God's time is the best. God's time is the best. You know, sometimes hearing it from other people sounds really, it doesn't, like, it doesn't seem like it's true when you hear other people say like God's timing is the best. But for me, at this moment, I would say God's timing is the best when it comes to our dreams, when it comes to our desires, when it comes to like everything that concerns our lives. Maybe marriage, and that job that you're looking for, and that like that college, or that country that you want to relocate to. I feel like God's time, not even I feel like God's timing is the best. So why faith-based content really? Why faith-based content? As I said earlier, that I didn't like have, or rather I didn't know what type of content that I wanted to post out there. And I think that was the main thing that made me to keep pushing it, because I really didn't know, and I didn't have the content that I wanted to post. And I looked at people on YouTube, and people were doing like lifestyle content, they were doing like beauty, they were doing like all these types of content. But I just I saw it, and I was like, you know, this is not something for me. And I really thank God that I waited. I thank God that I waited. And just looking at my life right now, in that moment between me having the desire to do content and right now, God actually called me to singing. Yeah, God called me to singing. And I look back right now and I'm like, God knew it. God knew that the direction of my life, He knew my purpose, He knew where He was taking me. And in as much as I didn't know myself, God knew it. That's why He didn't allow me to do like any other content. And I feel like at that moment, God was redirecting me, like just allowing me to wait so that He can show me what's for me, so that He can show me what like the direction and what He wanted me to do as a person in my life, and all that. Yeah. So now I look back and I'm like, because it took like a long time for me to just know the type of content that I wanted to do. And I feel like I didn't even know. I feel like, sorry, God deposited it in my heart. Yeah, God deposited it in my heart, because I had actually stopped like dreaming about this channel. I had stopped having the desire. And I remember just way back, like some months ago, I was just in this place, just having a conversation with God, just, yeah, you know, in the presence of God. And I was asking God, like, what am I doing with my life right now? You know, what am I doing with my life right now? And you know, as a singer, as I told you that I am a singer, and at this moment, I would not say that my songs has not picked that well. So as a singer, I was struggling, like, what am I doing if I'm not singing? If I'm not, then what am I doing? If I'm not singing that one, what am I doing? And so I was just asking God, like, what can I do at this moment? You know, and God reminded me of the channel. You know, God reminded me of the channel, of this desire that I always wanted in my heart, to have a channel. And yeah,